Hello, there we go. There we go. The mic's working now. Super epic. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Minecraft Monday. We're gonna get into it. We're hopefully gonna finish up the starter base that we were working on the last time, and storage is clear, so we don't have to worry about that. Hopefully, again, I cleared a lot of storage, so we should be good. Here's hoping. Here's hoping and praying that we're gonna be okay. Hello everybody. Hello Jay. Hello Sai. Hello Maple. Hello Giddy. Oh my God! Look at everybody. Look at everybody here. Love to see all you guys in the chat, hanging out with me. Always a pleasure. Let me catch up. Um, the 7 hospitalized Markipliers. Oh my God. Hello again, Ty. All the dancies, love to see it. 7 minutes of playtime is all I can spare. No! No! Damn. It's okay. That's okay, Giddy. We'll always have you in our hearts and souls. Watching over. I know you're watching us from up above. In spirit, at least. It's okay. Me in the microwave. That is so true. I'm always spinning around like that whenever I'm in the microwave, too. New pop-up will be your storage is too empty. They can't do that. No, surely they can't. You have too much free storage. We're going to overload it with 700 photos of coconuts. And if you delete those coconuts, the game won't work. That's a TF2 reference for all of you guys who don't know ball. But I'm super happy that we've actually got the world up and running. That I was so upset when I saw the world just didn't exist anymore. And then yeah, that was scary. That was a little freaky. Just leaving the world and then it's like, oh my God, the world doesn't exist anymore. Where the hell did that go? But as it turns out, there's a file in the Minecraft folder that keeps backups of all the worlds that existed, or at least still should exist, I guess. I don't really know how it works, but the world was still there, and I logged back in after deleting a bunch of stuff, freeing up some storage, and it was just there, and everything was good. So we got that, and we got Fern back. We got the OG Fern. I figured out where I planted him, and so we've got OG Fern back. My totem protected it. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. I appreciate it. So how much off-screen mining did you do? None. Not a lick. I haven't touched it at all, except to make sure that everything was still there. So I haven't done anything to it. I swear it's true. I feel like I'm being under investigation right now for a crime I did not commit. I swear to you guys. I swear to you on the good name of all arcades and Dave & Buster's around the world. I swear to you. No tomfoolery is afoot. We'll keep an eye on you. Okay. Keep me in check, okay? I gotta make sure that everybody sees the process. You gotta see the process. If you don't, then what's the point? This is Dara and chat. This world. Look at this. This world is called Dara and chat. Okay. The emphasis on the end, chat. Okay. I can't do this. I can't do this without you guys. You guys gotta be here. Otherwise, it's just Dara, and that's not cool. That's not the world name. I don't make the rules. I just, I follow them. Okay? If we go in there and you have 2 sets of netherite armor, we're gonna have to talk. I assure you, There's no netherite armor, and I don't even think I'm gonna be getting diamond armor for a while. I haven't even found one diamond yet. Not one. Not a one. Not a one single diamond. How could they do this to me? Are they stupid? Maybe. But it's okay. Whatever. Also, I fixed the problem with the scare redeem. So take that as you will. Anyways, we might as well. We've already got it. We've already got it up. So we might as well get freaking straight into it. Emerald armor, yes. Oh my god, what is this? What is this FOV? What is my FOV? Where's... it should be in video settings. Right? No, surely. Details. Am I stupid? Oh, it's up here, it's up here. Okay. I would have thought it would be in video settings. That's kind of weird that it's front and center like that. Okay, so last time on Total Drama Island, we misplaced Fern, but we got him back. Lots of storage issues. We built up the actual walls. We have all the walls now. We have some stairs. We've got this nice little lumber shed of sorts. We got some of the top floor done, and quite a bit of it that needs to be redone. Very, very clearly here. So my audio. There we go. Oh, and the music's actually working. You know what? We'll have some. We'll let the Minecraft music roll. How about that? And I think I should also up my sensitivity a little bit. Maybe a little too much. We got some settings to adjust. I guess they got reset or something. All right, that's a little better. Oh, it's been a long time since I've listened to some classic Minecraft tunes. How nostalgic. How nostalgic. Alright, so I gotta kind of refresh where we're at with this one. So I think I've got a lot of calcite, and it honestly might be enough to finish that. Diorite, we should be okay on. It's really the glass. I think we need glass. I think that's what we're missing to really finish this off. So, let's see where we can get some. We got some more. Oh, we have some more of those. They are invisible. More of those. Alright, and we're just gonna need to go out and collect some more. Easy peasy. There's sand everywhere. It's not like we need that for many, many things. It's okay. Yeah, no. I think we'll keep it to the stream music that we've got up here. There's very long gaps of silence. Not a huge fan of that. Besides, I like the more upbeat stuff anyways. I wish Mojang still worked with C418. Yeah. It's sad that they don't, but I do like some of Lena Raine's stuff. Her music is actually pretty solid. Oh, that was a perfect stack I grabbed. What? We'll go ahead and chuck that in there. And I guess we're kind of just waiting for glass to smelt. So in the meantime, we can make the planter boxes for the windows. So the design that I have for that is gonna be. Is it like this for barrels? It is. Okay. I gotta like switch between Java Brain and Bedrock Brain. Yeah. We'll do that for, well, might as well. And then I actually need some of this and some of these and a few more of this and one more and actually that's probably all we need. Yeah, that's it. That's it. There's a bunch of music he made for Minecraft. He made, and that wasn't used. He wants to own all his music, and Microsoft doesn't like that. Oh, yeah. You know what? That makes sense. It's Microsoft. Grr, I hate when music artists want to keep the rights to their songs. Grr. Ooh. Me fuck them guys. All right. We got a little planter action going on. Booyah. You'll love to see it. It also just kind of adds more of a transition from the stone to the wood and the white. Gives it a little bit more depth and transition. So it's not so in your face. It's kind of like, here's the separating line between the two. So, and we do need to break all of this because once again I put it in the wrong spot. I tend to do that quite a lot, unfortunately. Oh well. I freaking hate corporations. Always. Anyways, I freaking love Steam. See, that's the thing though. Steam is like the one good one that's left. And Gabe Newell, you know, he God bless Gabe. God bless that man. That beautiful soul. When he passes away, that's it. That's it for gaming, man. He better have like a successor picked out that he knows is going to keep like the same moral standing that he had, you know? He better have someone who he can like guarantee will keep like, cuz Steam right now is perfect as is. But if anything changes in a negative way that's more money hungry than anything else, we might be screwed. We might be cooked. Steam is the real life version of Luigi wins by doing nothing. Exactly. People actually like using your software when you don't charge them like $1 million just to use it, or flood it with ads or whatever. When you actually cater to making, the people that are literally buying your product, you actually cater to them and make them feel like a royalty, then they actually reward you for that. It's literally like that's literally like the entire concept of like a king, like you get rewarded when the king's happy. Like, why are we trying to extort the king? That's the one paying for everyone, for everything. I mean, come on. You gotta keep the customer happy if you want to make the money. That's how it rolls. That's the flow. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Valve kept operating somewhat as usual. They have a flat hierarchy. Technically, Gabe is the owner and all that, but there's no real management. Yeah, but I feel like he still calls the shots in a lot of things. Like, you might have a lot of, I can't say I have ever seen like a meeting at the Steam Corporation or anything, but I have a feeling that there surely exists some Steam employees that want to like find ways to charge people more money, and they're like upset and they're shaking their fists around whenever they're just like, no, don't do that. I just hope that when that day comes, that fated, painful day, that everything works out in the end. But also, you know what? We gotta say hi to the Jidal. Hello, Jidal. Hello. We always gotta greet the Jidal. Every stream. It's a tradition. Alright. I don't want to accidentally plant fern again. I have to be very cautious of planting things in the ground, because that's what's done it for me, like twice, I'm pretty sure. It's especially the leaf litter. I'm gonna do something fun actually. Let's do something fun. You don't want to invite things that litter. True. Loss, yeah. Yeah, you got me. I mean, no, what are you talking about, Loss? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Not a clue. Not an inkling. Okay, let's go. Spruce is going to be a lot easier to get, so I'm going to try to be very sparing with how much I'm actually using of the oak. While also not, you know, completely just not using any of it. But also, like, that's okay. You know, having a pillar that only uses one, that's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind that. And then in the next one, I'll probably do, you know, this pillar has 2 right off the bat. And then it has 1 right there. And then, see that? Look at that. You gotta spread it out. Make it look nice. And then I'll spread the rest of the wealth around like this. And that is perfect. Look at that go. Oh my god. Don't remind me of that. Yes, spread them. Hey, so I'm not quite liking the way that sounds, if I'm being so for real. That doesn't sound quite right. And I think you know this. I'm gonna go ahead and hit up another window right here. I think you're aware of this, Jay. You closing your eyes, or is the tracking messing up? It's probably the tracking. It tends to do that a lot, where it like thinks my eyes are closed, but I think it's actually just picking up me looking at the screen. So not much I can do there. Also, my eyes are kind of, you know, very squinted by nature. We'd love to see that. So yeah, maybe it's just maybe it's just picking up on my squinted eyes, and it's like, his eyes are closed. That makes sense. That makes all sense. I do wonder how much Valve employees are paid, given how much money they make and how few employees there are at Valve. They probably pulled in 40 to 50 million per employee last year. Ooh. 40 to 50 million per employee. Imagine working and oh my god, that's crazy. Imagine working with video games and you make 40 to 50 million dollars in a year. That's like that's a little bit more than like a third of a million every month, I think. Or no, not a third of a million. No, that's more than that. That's a couple million every month. Holy fuck. That's bizarre. What's that? Like 2, 3, 4, like 4 million a month? 4 million a month would be a crazy salary. There's only like 300, 400 people working at Valve, and they made something like $17 billion. Oh my god. Honestly, though, they deserve it. Valve Corporation is probably the only company that deserves to be billionaires. Genuinely. Wow, no way. Billionaires that people don't hate? It's almost like they don't do scummy shit with all their riches. And they don't exploit the working class. No way. Who would have thought? I hope there's no unstripped logs over there. No, we're good. We're good. For comparison, Ubisoft has around 18,000 employees. Yeah, I mean, do you really... does any company like that really need that many employees? Like, what exactly are you even working on that's that crazy? I guess Ubisoft actually makes games though, right? I think. Whereas, I mean, Valve actually makes games, but like in terms of Steam, where most of their money comes from, it's more of a game downloading site. Team Cherry is just 3 people. You gotta love small teams that just make it work. You know, that's the truest test of like an actual product. It's like if you don't even have that much money or people behind it, and it still is like a really good product. I mean, that's how you know. That's how you just know it's good. You need that many people to pump out an Assassin's Creed every year. Do we need a new Assassin's Creed every year? I don't know if any of you guys are big Creed heads or whatever. I personally have never played an Assassin's Creed game. And that might just be because I was kind of on a one-track mind for most of my life when it came to video games. I was very into the sandbox games. I never played a lot of action games, horror games, shooter games. Like this Minecraft, I pretty much grew up on mostly just Minecraft. And sometimes Pokemon. I would play a lot of Pokemon on the DS. But yeah, I didn't play a lot of I didn't play a large variety of games up until I actually got a PC. So I barely even have that many games on like Xbox or PlayStation. Assassin's Creed, not my cup of tea, yeah. I don't even know much about it. I kind of just assume it's kind of like Hitman, but in like a more medieval setting, which is a fun concept. I just, you know, I don't even know if I'd like it or not because I've never played it. But I've never felt like compelled to buy any of their games. Not my cup of Creed. That's so true. That's so real too. As a kid, I mostly played Pokemon Emerald and Kirby the Amazing Mirror. Ah, nice. It's never been something I've been very interested in. Yeah, okay, so we're pretty much all in agreement here that none of us really care that much for Assassin's Creed. Good to know. Yeah, the Pokemon games that I usually played, mostly the DS ones, the ones that came out on the 3DS, to be honest. I have a few older ones, like Pokemon Gold, and, actually, no, I don't think it's Gold. It's Pokemon Silver. Pokemon Platinum. I have Black and White. And I think those are the older ones. And then I have Pokemon X and Y. I have Pokemon Alpha and Omega, or Ruby and Sapphire. I mean, that crazy work. I've got Sun and Moon. I've got Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I feel like I'm missing one. Or was that really it? Were those really the only ones that came out on the 3DS? I'm tweaking, thinking that I'm missing one. Medieval Madden? That's kind of crazy. I'm not interested in AAA games in general. I guess that's what the studio is for it. I wouldn't know. That's okay though. I do have a few games on the Game Boy as well, but funny enough, I have a Sponge Boy or a SpongeBob Game Boy, and funny enough, it stopped working because it fell in water. The toilet water, to be very specific. So RIP to the SpongeBob Game Boy. I can no longer play Pokemon Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, and Pokemon Red on the Game Boy. This is so sad. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. Unfortunate. I played Robotech a lot on GameCube as a kid. It had a PvP mode. I always beat my brother in. We love to see that. We love to see always beating someone in your family in the video games. I've got a really, really funny story that also, still to this day, makes me so sad about my cousin and a GameCube. Okay? And I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of stories that have something to do with my cousin, because for a long time I lived with my grandmother, just because my mom was in the process of selling our house, and it was also just much more convenient to live with my grandmother because she lived in the school district. She lived within like the bus, like the zones for you to be accepted to go to like a school district without special permission. And she had all these schools that she wanted us to go to specifically. So, that was cool. So we lived with my grandmother a lot. And I lived there for probably a decade. Like 10 or so years, maybe even more than that. It was a while that we lived there. But so like every single day, my cousin lived in the middle of fucking nowhere. So he would also go to my grandmother's house to to get on the bus and go to his school, which he's like 4 years younger than me, so um, we weren't always going to the same school. Um, in fact, he didn't even go to the same school as me, but it was still within the same like area to get picked up by the bus. Um, so who is SpongeBob? Sponge Boy? Oh, it's so sad. Sponge Boy died of ligma. R.I.P. Sponge Bobber to Game Boy. Yeah, yeah. Um, but so I was always hanging out with my little cousin. We were inseparable, and he is that cousin that you see at the family gatherings, and you just start yapping to the whole time. It's like those meetings when it's like me when I go to the family function and I see my favorite cousin. You know, that's exactly what we are. Like we're like we're best bros. This dude's like my brother right here. But anyways, into the actual story time. So one day we were, at my grandmother's house, just playing the good old GameCube as we did. Usually we would play Kirby Air Ride and race each other, or run around the city map and just do random bullshit and just goofing off pretty much. Oh my god, there's Creeper. But other days we would play Smash Bros. We would play the Super Smash Brothers Brawl game for the GameCube, and this was one of our favorite games to play because it's Smash Bros. It's super epic. Who doesn't like playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the GameCube? So we get into it. We're just playing the game, and I'm doing really, really well. I'm kind of kicking his ass. And now I should mention that at the time, as I said, I spent a good 10 years of my life there at that house. And my cousin, he's 4 years younger than me. So you can imagine that there's a bit of a maturity gap there. So, I'm kicking his ass in Smash Bros. And he gets to a point where he is just fed up with me. Completely fed up and done with this game. And he's like screaming and complaining. Like, it's not fair. It's not fair. And we play like one more round. And, once again, I kick his ass. I go crazy with it. And he gets so mad that he does the classic gamer move of throwing the controller. Now, let me paint the scene for you here, okay? We are playing this game on one of those tiny little box TVs, the kind that actually still has like the video, audio, and power port to plug a Game Boy into. One of those teeny tiny box TVs. It is sitting on a like TV cart, and the GameCube is right next to it. All the games are like on the cart shelf, and all that. This cart is sitting in between rooms. There's the dining room, or I guess it's kind of we just called it the living room pretty much. That's pretty much more what it was, but it was also kind of like a dining room. But we had the dining room, and then we had another room that I guess was more like a living room. and they were there wasn't a big door. It was a really big doorway. It was a double door that was always just left open. So really big space. But this cart is sitting in between where this double door is, pretty much. Because that's just where we had it all set up. So he throws the controller from the living room, or from the dining room into the living room. And now is the time when I remind you that GameCube controllers are not wireless. They are attached by a cord. So, my cousin, in his rage, throws his GameCube controller from the dining room into the living room, and the cord follows with it, because you plug the controller into the front of the GameCube. So the force of his throw whips the GameCube around, and it falls off the TV tray. In this moment of it falling off, I guess I should also mention another thing. The GameCube is already busted. It's already a little bit broken because the top where you put the game into, that lid doesn't stay closed. We would have to put a remote control over top of it to keep it closed so that the game would actually like read, because it won't read the game with the top open. So we had to stick a controller or a remote control for the TV on top of it to keep it closed. So all of this just to say, the controller flies over, pulls the GameCube, flips it around. The remote sitting on top falls off. The lid pops open. The game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the GameCube, is exposed to the open air and the elements. It makes impact. The disc flies out of the GameCube, falls under the GameCube, and then is split in half. I was so pissed off when that happened. I could not like recreate it visually in my mind or anything. I'm just kind of speculating what must have happened, because 1 second I see him throw the controller, and the next second the GameCube is on the ground and the disc is underneath it and split in half. It is completely destroyed. I don't even know how that is like possible, but he somehow achieved it, and I will never let him live that down, because that is the most insane like rage quit story that I have ever. That he got so mad that he threw the wired controller and completely destroyed our favorite game. Oh my god. What a guy. What a guy. It's such a funny story though. Even though really it's a tragedy what happened. You know, like, you're telling me you broke Super Smash Bros. For the GameCube? Yeah. Super Smash broke. It broke. Somehow the GameCube was completely fine. It's not so much fun anymore. It's kind of not reading any discs that we put in it, but that's not really related, I don't think, because it ran perfectly fine for several years later. Like we still played like Pikmin all the time, um, and I think I think that moment caused him to try to be a little bit more aware of his surroundings and like what he was actually doing, because he just started putting the controller down whenever he got mad at the game. But sometimes I would also just have to let him win, you know? I'd have to be like, we're just gonna play this for fun because I can't deal with losing Kirby Air Ride or Pikmin 2. You know, we're not gonna do all that. I can't handle it. I can't handle that. Not that kind of loss. Did the GameCube still work after that? Yeah, yeah. Probably bad laser or bad caps. Maybe. I cleaned off the laser, but it probably is just that the laser is not good anymore. Completely possible. Because the GameCube still works. It's just not reading any discs that we put in there anymore. No. Don't know. Yeah, it used to be like that too. Yeah. Smash Bros was smashed. Yes, it was. The worst thing ever. I feel like I'm gonna need another geode. Or at least find out where that last geode was and go from there. Which I'm pretty sure I have a screenshot saved. So that wouldn't be too hard to find. Yeah, he was still kind of a rager. That was an early glimpse into how much he would get mad at games in the future, because it was really, really funny. Later on in life, we got into Roblox for a while, and yeah, later on in life, he ended up finding like a Roblox shooter game, and it was basically Roblox Valorant. And he would always be downstairs screaming his head off over that game. And at one point, I told him, dude, you're yelling because of how buggy the game is. Why don't you get off Roblox and try playing like an actual shooter game that might work a little bit better? And he actually took my advice, but he became a Valorant player. So, whether or not that was a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. Best thing to do when I get mad at a game is just stop playing. Yeah. Yeah, Barbarian Cousin. In a way, yeah. Yeah, I used to have a friend who would get so mad at the games that he would be playing, specifically Fortnite. If anything happened to him during the game, he would be yelling and screaming. And this guy is older than me, by the way. He's 23. He's 23 and he still does this. He if anything bad happens to him in the game, he starts yelling and screaming, and like goes back in the replays to like look at what happened, and point out little tiny things and be like, look at this shit, that's not fair. And he would like frequently uninstall the game. Like anytime something happened and he lost, like he would usually end the night by uninstalling the game and then reinstalling it in the morning. So, kind of a crazy guy. I accidentally just took a screenshot. Okay. We are trying to get to pretty much 1,100, and then negative 47. That's whereabouts this geode is. You know, maybe it's a good thing I took a screenshot on accident. That at least that gives me a good way to find my way back home, just in case. But I can remember it's 800 by negative 300 as well. So we're going on a little bit of an adventure. But it's gonna be more so this way than anything. The typical love-hate relationship. Yes. You condemn him to a fate worse than death by making him move to Valorant. I don't even know if he still plays it. He might. For a while, we were on Overwatch. And he also played Fortnite for a while. But that was pre-Valorant. So I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what kind of games he's playing now. To be honest. Oh heck yeah, RTX 2060. Oh, is that what is that like showing up in my stats? Oh yes, it is. Fortnite from 2017 to 2019 was excellent. I didn't play much of it back then, but I played enough that I have... Actually, I didn't even do it. My cousin played on my account, and he got me the, there's like a Fortnite skin where the guy is an actual knight, and we made a whole joke about it. We're like, we're playing Fortnite as a knight in Fortnite at night. Because it was also nighttime outside. And that was like the whole joke. But now that skin is actually considered very rare. So kudos to him for getting that for me. And I went way too far. I've got frustrated at games. Never yelled at them before that I can remember. Yeah, I don't think I've actually yelled at a video game before. Can't say that's been anything I've done. Maybe occasionally I'll get frustrated with it, but I've never felt compelled to break a controller over it. TF2 can be a maddening experience sometimes, but still fun. I have not actually played a whole lot of TF2. I just kind of no ball when it comes to like the memes and stuff, but I've tried to play TF2 a few times. I couldn't really get into the gameplay. I can't. I gotta be so real. I kind of want to get into Deadlock since they added a little guy, but then I remember that MOBAs are a little bit of suffering. What does this mean? I only played Fortnite once because of the Lego thing. I guess that's fair. That's a fair enough. Alright, where was this? It was at... $99. We're gonna ignore Minecraft's greatest rule. And we're gonna dig straight down. Oh, wait. Okay, well there's that. That actually is very helpful. I don't have any torches though. well. Oh, look at all these memories from the 3 streams ago that we started doing this. Man, the memories are flooding in. I should have emptied my inventory before coming here. Why did I not do that? Good job, me. I played Fortnite on PS2 maybe like 5 times total. Never played it since. Yeah, I got into it because my boyfriend at the time really liked Hatsune Miku, and when they dropped Miku, he was going crazy for it. He was like, okay, I made a promise 12 years ago. It surely wasn't 12 years ago, because I don't even think Fortnite's been out that long. But he was like, I made a promise. If they ever added, oh no, if they ever added Miku to Fortnite, I'd get the game. And I was just like, okay, that's a fun, that's kind of funny. Sucks to be you. And then they added Godzilla to the game, and I was like, okay, well now I have to get it. So we rolled the classic Godzilla and Miku combo, which was the most goated thing ever. I still miss those days. That was fun. But also I had to get Miku as well, because it's freaking Miku, dude. How can you say no to Hatsune Miku? I'm just waiting for them to add Kasane Teto. When will they do this? Yeah, I honestly, it kind of got me back into it, because I was never really into it, but I had played it before, and now it was actually like, okay, I'm actually kind of having fun with this. So I ended up playing for a while, and I spent a lot of V-Bucks. I'll be so real, I spent so much money on V-Bucks to buy different skins. Yeah, I kind of got into it a little bit, and I got pretty good too. I have not played in a while though, probably like 2 months or something since last time I played. So unfortunate. Already getting to this point. I don't want to have to keep coming back for more. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter, because my pickaxe is broken. Lovely. Okay. Well, I guess we're heading home. And maybe I'll, if I need more, I'll better prepare myself. So, if there's one thing I know about Fortnite, it's that whenever the game adds an animal character, there's art of them in a matter like less than 3 hours. Yeah, that's very true. But like, are we really complaining that much about that though? We love to see furries in the Fortnite game. We love to see them. I certainly love to play them. Oh, you broke something. You son of a bitch. Oh? We got a little village here. Maybe I'll spend the night. Get rid of all these googlies. Wait. Why are you human? I don't like you. I don't like you one bit. Oh, it took off all my resource packs. That's weird. I think it's this. I think you need to be up top. I think that's the order it's supposed to be. Let's see. I don't play Fortnite, but I love Meow Skulls. Oh yeah. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. This. There they are. Look at him go. That's what I like to see. Hello, Mr. Jester. Look at that. We found Ricky's people. Whoa! I like that. Burn up. Wait. Oh no 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 no. Where? Where did he go? Oh my god. Where did I put him? Did you guys see where I put him? Oh my god. Oh my god. Not again. Okay. Ooh, okay, true. Well, dude, oh my god. I might just wanna... I might just have to get him after stream. I don't even have shears on me, so it wouldn't even matter. Oh, man. Unless any of these good souls... I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'll plant these in your honor, man. I don't even have a way to... It's becoming a tradition. Ferns by the pit you feel further in the village? Okay, okay, okay. I can find that, right? Surely I can find that. That's the one. Right? Is this Fern? Or is one of those? This is Fern? You're like 100% sure. Not this one. Okay. Is... Oh my god, there's so many of them. This one. Furthest. This one. This one right here. Okay. We've got Fern. According to Maple. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, wait. This one. I'm close to the spruce. Okay. Now we have Fern. Okay. Thank God. Okay. I wish I could lock my hand so it wouldn't move, and I would never place anything out of it again. I'm gonna have to come back if I want these ever, but that's fine. Jesus, is this gonna be a tradition of me misplacing Fern and then having to find out when and where? Ding ding ding! Yes! Yes! Oh, it was probably when I was eating too, wasn't it? I was probably healing up. Oh, I gotta start looking up at the sky when I'm healing now. Thank God I decided to give her some to Maple. I can't rewind since I'm on mobile. Oh my god, yeah. The clutched duo right there. The gifter and the gifted. I can't say for certain that I'm going quite the right direction. This feels like this feels like a much longer trip than where I just was. But I guess there's a pretty easy way to verify that I am going the right way, because I did accidentally take a screenshot. Oh, I accidentally took a screenshot without the coordinates on my screen. That's lovely. That's okay. That's always okay. Gosh darn it, yeah. Oh, look at these guys though. Look so cool. I wish I had a bone, dude. I love the look of these wolves specifically. They look so nice. It all works out. It always does. Yes, yes, yes. Thank God for that. I wasn't going the right way. I'm beginning to realize that I ran the wrong way out of the village. Which would explain why it's taking so long to get home. You should make some lodestone when you get home. It's easier than quartz. True. I always forget that lodestones are actually affordable to make now, and they don't cost a whole, like, piece of netherite now. Absolutely goated. Okay, well... something tells me that we're still not gonna find the base this way. I think it's negative 300. Or, wait, maybe not. Possibilities. The possibilities, they are endless. Look at all these swine. Right. So... yeah, I think it might have been negative 300. That's okay though. Almost need a frame slash pot somewhere safe to put Fern. See, but I want to keep him in my hands. That's like what makes him so special is that I'm always carrying him around. But I am beginning to consider that as a possibility. Having netherite as a requirement was evil? Yeah. I think they were expecting it to be like, oh man, wouldn't it be crazy if you had one of these? And then it became like, it was like less used for its actual functionality and more used for the fact that it was a really pretty block. And people, and I guess they were just like, okay, well, you know what? It is a really pretty block, so we don't want to, you know, gatekeep you guys from using it by making it super expensive. So I guess we'll just make it affordable. And I'm really glad they did, because otherwise that would have sucked. I would not. I'm very glad that they changed. Oh, there's so many slimes. So many big goopy guys. Whoa, that's a lot of skeletons. That's a lot of skeletons. We don't like that. look up while eating. Always look up. This would be a terrible place to accidentally place Fern. This would probably be the worst place possible. Oh my god. Oh, and they're coming up here too. Okay, where is home? Let me catch up with chat. You should make a load soon. Yeah, I read that. Who could have thought that making the item too expensive would make people not use it? Finding him here would be impossible. Yeah. I think that would be like finding a needle in a haystack, as the phrase goes. Except trying to find a fern in a tundra. There it is! I knew I wasn't lost. I would never get lost. Who's lost? Not me. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Let's start by putting some of this stuff away. And secondly, getting a new pickaxe. Thirdly, what broke? My shoes. I don't have another pair of shoes. That's okay. We'll make another pair some other time. Right, let's crack on to that. Do I have any more? I have a little bit more of that. Oh, I have literal stone right there. Lodestone. Alright. Now we're chilling. And for now, we'll just set it right there. Nice and pretty. I think it's one redstone and 4 ingots, not the other way around. Yes, okay. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. Oh, I already had a compass. I'm a little bit slow. One idea that I really like is having a room that has like all of the compasses that I need, and it's like how they have those clocks in like news stations that have like the local time of different states, but it's the compass up there and it's pointing in like the directions of the different areas, like the different spots that you have marked down as in lodestones. It's a fun little idea. I will need to get a anvil at some point and name that home. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, it's a fun little idea that I've done a few times. There was one world that I played on that was kind of like it was kind of roleplay-esque for content. It's actually, I posted about it on YouTube, called Bane's Realm. I stopped playing on that a while ago, just because there was a lot of drama surrounding the guy who made it. So, stopped playing that. But before I stopped making videos, there was a lot that I did on there before I stopped making videos on it. And one of them was a giant vault that opened up and would reveal a huge storage room filled like to the brim with modded items. And I had a couple of compasses for like important locations up on the wall. It was very fun. Actually, I can even show off like how that kind of works, though, the whole compass thing. Because it is really cool how they actually do point in different directions based on where the lodestone is. Though I think that one won't do much like that. So if I do one over here. Yeah, see? They're like pointing in the direction of the lodestone. It's really cool. Gotta head out now, for now. See you later, Sai. Good to have you. You have a lovely rest of your night. I need to keep myself a little hydrated. I can feel my voice getting a little hoarse. One could say I could feel my voice getting a little pony because it's a little hoarse. Bow, bow, bow. Alright. We're back. We're back to building, straight up building it. And by it, let's just say the starter base. I bet you guys can't wait for me to get onto the the mega base. Trust me, I am one of those people who does starter bases and mega bases. You know, I'm one of those guys. It'd be funny if you died of fall damage while building. I've done that before. There was one time where I was building a trading ship as a starter base, and I actually got this on camera as well for a video. But I was building the mast, or really the crow's nest, more specifically. But I guess it was also the mast, so whatever. I was building that, and then I was basically going down it like this, stripping the logs as I went down, just straight down there, and I miscalculated my ability to survive that fall, and I hit the bottom, I hit the poop deck, and I splattered all over the poop deck. Not my proudest moment, but it was a fun time. that as is. And go ahead and throw that up there. Yeah. And then do this. Bam. Shabloomy. Shablammy. Shaboo. Shabow. Yow. Yo. Yippity. Running out of things to running out of catchphrases. Shaboodles of oodles of noodles. Yeah, I'll keep that corner windowed, and then I'm gonna leave these all as as solid walls, I think. Maybe eventually, maybe a window there, but right now, no window. No! Okay. We have secured the payload. Hey, you. Shoop. Oh no, Fern's got me saying shoop now. How could he? I've contracted the shoop disease. Shoop! Oh my god! Who would have thought we would get the walls for the second floor done in the stream? Who would have thought? Who would have thought it possible? I'm missing a pillar there. That's okay though. We'll get it. We'll get it in the next stream, surely. Maybe I shouldn't leave this here, actually. There you go. The shoop curse. The virus is spreading. They're mega based when it comes to mega bases. Oh my god, yes, you're so real for that. I still can't sleep. There's monsters nearby. Hot monsters in your area, ready to fuck King kill you. Let's light up this area. Wait, are they above and or below the base? I feel like that would have some effect. Surely not, though. Yeah, because I've already gotten it all nice and lit up down there. So where is this so-called spider that I'm hearing? I don't think the spider exists. Where is this spider? I'm going crazy. Fern forever changed the way you say bagel. No, don't convert. Don't convert. You can't start saying it like Canadian. Haven't you ever watched Community? They all make fun of the way Britta says bagel. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Is that still too close? It's still too close. Okay. You may not enter. You are a vampire. You should be set on fire for coming into my house without permission. Still no ghosts. I literally saw a spider out here. I know you're here. Where are you? Not another disappearing spider. God, there he is. Oh my god. Just one up here. Just one up here. Surely that's far enough away. How did you get in here? My god. At this point, I'm just gonna stay up all night. How does Fern pronounce bagel? Yeah. No. Yeah, he says bagel. He calls them bagels. Alright. Have my glass. We need to make a staircase up there, and also, do I have enough wood to start working on the roof? Because that would also be nice. No, that's okay. I think this honestly is going to be temporary anyways, though the alternative is not exactly cheap. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Watch this. Actually, do I even have enough space to do that? God. For this one, I do. So I guess we'll start with this ceiling, honestly. So... yeah, we're gonna be doing that. I think that's gonna look nice. Maybe for this layer, I'll keep it as is. Honestly, I don't think we have enough headspace for that. Because I would still need a proper floor above it. So maybe not that. But I will at least. This spider's gonna drive me insane. Wherever it is. Okay, I don't have sticks. I really need to find diamonds and get an enchanting table so I can have one set of tools and like not have to make new tools every 5 minutes. That'd be really like that. I like that a lot, actually. In fact, let's put a pause on the base. Let's put a little pause on that. And let's actually try right? Take some of that. Crafting table, furnace. Extra ore. Bundles. Always need bundles. That should be good. Alright, mining trip. Medium enemy spider. Enemy of my sanity. Oh, it's a bat. I can genuinely feel my voice getting absolutely destroyed. Oh my god. Alright, move on. Oh my god. See, you almost got me, but like, just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. Oh, oh my god. That actually scared me a little more than the creeper did. Okay, I'm hydrated. Thank you for the hydrate. Hello, Ricky! So good to see you. Always a pleasure. How are you? How are you doing? Oh my god, it's the fuck-ass fucker. That. Wait. My first diamond! Let's go! It's only one. But you know what? Whatever. Let's freaking go. Yes. We got it. Alright, mining trip's over. No. No, I actually want to make a pickaxe and or an enchanting table. So the goal is a minimum of 5 diamonds. Once we hit 5 diamonds, I think that'll be when I'm ready to leave. I'm gonna skip this part out, honestly. I don't need to make a straight shot. Oh, that looked like water to me. I was not expecting that. I thought I was jumping into a water pool. Okay. That's okay. We gotta grab the pink flowers. I'm going to start digging down right here. And we'll find out what happens. How the hell? I've never seen that hat. I've never seen that effect. Oh yeah, it's actually built into Twitch with the little confetti streamers. When you're setting up an alert, there's, I think it's in the visuals tab, there's a spot like all the way at the bottom of it where you can add like celebrations, and you can make it affect just the stream or like the entire page, or just like specific sections. You can like change where it like actually shows up, and you can also change what type it is as well. I do the rain effect, I think, where it like falls from the top of the screen. But there's also a fireworks effect where it's like little explosions, and there's like a geyser effect or something like that, where it kind of like, or maybe it's called flames or something, where it's like shoots up in like little, pretty much like a geyser, to be honest. It's really cool. I only really use it for the celebrate effect because it just seems fitting. We're at -50. Oh yeah! Oh my god. Is this quota? Did I just hit quota? Again! Yes! Oh my god. That was so fast. We got 9. I didn't even need to mine all of those. I could have gotten fortune and come back. But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. That is perfect, actually. That is, honestly, best thing that could have happened. I don't know what is with the luck right there. Because last time we tried to find diamonds, we didn't find a single one. Now, I go down there for not even a minute, start digging a tunnel, and we find a vein of 8. What's with this? What's with all that? Deadass once found a vein of 16 diamonds in a flooded cave. That's some solid luck right there. What I think that was is probably you found 2 8 veins that spawned directly next to each other. So the way that diamond generation works is that there's always guaranteed to be 1 vein of diamonds per chunk. Or I think, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 1 vein per chunk, guaranteed. And so what you probably found was two veins right next to each other, like right on the edge of the chunks. And they were just kind of chilling. Oh. Do I have sugarcane? Book. Enchanting table. Let's go. go. Let's freaking go. Alright. Damn. What spot seems like the best for it? I guess this spot would work pretty well. I kind of want to put it here, though. I have an idea. So, we'll get... It's 15 is the max I need. So there's 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then I technically need that many, but we'll do 16 just to make it symmetrical. And we'll put some lodestones down there. Or the other way around. Which way we thinking? Left or right? Do you plan on making at least a small mob farm in this world? Probably. Yeah, I probably will. Left? Okay, yeah, I was kinda thinking that as well. We'll keep it left. Dennis thought once found a vein. Oh wait, that's the same thing. I already read that earlier. Okay, we'll do that, and then I think we'll like close off the sides just to make it look nicer. I mean, it's kind of a waste of space, but who cares? Honestly, I could even just make a full new wall down here. I don't need it to look like this on the inside as well. I could make some pretty wall. What I would make it out of, that's the question. We'll think about that later on. Not the most important thing right now. We're gonna need to make a cow farm, aren't we? If we're gonna wanna get that much leather. Sugarcane and cows. Yeah. So let me... I guess I probably want this. And... let's actually make something real quick. A classic. Do I have... This'll do, actually. I have some redstone I just got. And that... Take some of that. I don't have any quartz. No quartz. May be a problem, may not be a problem. We'll see. I'm sure I could work around it. yeah, let's go. Let's build it off the side here. That's what I'm thinking. We're gonna build a little contraption. First, we're probably gonna want a little bit of sand. And I should probably also grab some sugar cane to get it started growing while we build this. Okay. So, can I go again? We're gonna go ahead and take out some of this ground right here. And it's gonna be fine because we're probably gonna be wanting to build it mostly in the ground anyways. No!
I saw too.
Ma'am, we need you to come with us.
You be all right? I can stay with you.
Are we okay?
Sure.
We really need to leave.
I'm sorry, sir, but it'll be just a moment longer. We appreciate your patience.
Anyway, so nothing happened. It's okay. We're good. We're good. Nothing happened, guys. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What do you mean Fern died? No, he didn't. No, he's right here. He's right here, guys. he's right here, guys. He's okay. he's okay. I promise, guys. That was just Sans Undertale going to my eyes. It's okay. We're fine. Crazy? I was crazy once, guys. What are you talking about? You guys were crazy once. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's not allowed to know about this. He can't know. I guess it doesn't matter what... I guess it doesn't matter who's playing. Fern always dies in Minecraft. Fern respawned, right? Yeah. Fern respawned. He just respawned. He's back. He's respawned. He's okay. Everything's good. You know, we're chilling. We're chilling. Oh my god. He just went to the farm real quick. Yeah. He just needed to pluck some carrots and come back. That's all. That's all it was. I'm so sorry, Fern Lopington. Oh my god. True. Yes, yeah. It's all good, it's all good. We're chilling. What can I get my hands on? Four big guys. And they bust on my eyes. They eat my ass like apple pie. If they keep fucking me like this, I might just die. They fuck my booty till I cry. They lick my dick and they're gonna start dripping. Not take a bite of his ass, it's a lemon pepper chicken. Good song, by the way. Okay. Should I? No. That won't even line up. Okay. I'm gonna try. Would this even fit? I'm realizing now that what I'm trying to make might not even fit in here. Let's find out, I guess. Need to be like that. That. Here. Maybe. actually might just work. That out for cobblestone. There's our cobblestone. I need a bow. Oh, of all the times to not have spiders. Of all the times. Damn, this guy's running towards me. You suck. That guy had, like, an agenda against me. Where's the spiders? There we go. There we go. Things always disappear when you need them. Exactly. Exactly. They're always disappointing me. I don't need friends. They disappoint me. Okay. Not cool. Not cool, gang. Not cool, gang. 1 million skeletons and no spiders. Can we get much higher? Don't blow up next to the string. I need it. Okay, now you can blow up. Good job.
Good job.
I still need one more. One more spider. So high. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, spider. Spider. Oh my god. What is happening? Unholy Legion of Doom. This guy's seeking safety and refuge in here. Who said you could come in here, huh? Who said you were allowed? Okay. attempt number 2. Spider Gaming. Why is it that the spider is the one that is not out here? Did the mobs just forget to invite him or something? Like, what's going on here? I'm not seeing, like, any of them. Whoa. Open Gundam style. Open Gundam style. Open Gundam style. Oh, that was the most terrifying Enderman sound I've ever heard. Felt that in my soul. Yeah, I like the little sound effect pack that I have on. Oh my god! We have a lovely couple right here. Yeah! Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. I actually technically need one more piece. Technically. And there's one over there. There's one over there. I see its red eyes. I see its beady red eyes. Come here, sucker. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, he left a little gift for me. Okay, cool. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Wishing pregnancy on you? That is a crazy first thing to say. Hello, unknown. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody draw me Mpreg real quick. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, you are. Yes, you are here. You're here. I see you. I acknowledge you. Oh, now there's a bunch of skeletons over there. Or spiders over there. Is there even... Don't blow up again. What? Come on. Nothing? Not a single extra piece of string for me, huh? Is that really how we're gonna play this? Is that really what we want to do? Thank you for the idea. Oh no. Gregnant. Oh. Oh. I'm just... Yes! Yes! Fuck you! Fuck you! Thank you for reminding me that there are other ways to get bows in this game. Oh, does that not even work? Because it's not a full bow. Okay, it's not full health, so it doesn't work anyways, so... Okay, I feel a little less stupid now. I feel just a little less stupid. Okay. We're chilling. We're chilling. Straight up. Straight up. So now, I don't even have cows yet, and I forgot about the sugar cane. Oh my god! No! The beach boy in there. Okay. Jidal of the lake, please bless my travels. Thank you very much. Oh my god, I've been blessed. There's the sugar cane I needed. Honestly, that's a good enough start. Thank you, Jidal. Is there any more over on this side of the beach? I do my work quick, unlike some gods. I can see that. Very, very speedy on that prayer response time. You, the fuck ass. The fuck ass is dead. So I actually think that's more accurate. I don't know where the nearest lava pool is. Might want to go underground for it. But before I even do that, let's see if we can find some cows. This is my impression of Fern if he was an owl. Moo. Or I mean, ooh. That is not the sound an owl makes, I don't think. That's a pretty weird owl. I don't think that's quite an owl. But you know, close enough. I'm kind of on a one-track mind right now, I think. Where the fuck are these cows? Rare earth type owl. If your owls are mooing, you might want to take them to the vet. Yeah, I think I might want to, actually. My owls have been mooing for a while now. I'm actually getting a little concerned. But you know what? Maybe that's just what Fern sounds like if he was an owl. You know? Maybe if Fern's an owl, he moos. He doesn't who, he moo. Oh, wait. This is a type of cow. That works. But are there others? This kind of depends. It's not gonna work if I only have one. That is a pig. Aren't these guys supposed to spawn in packs of them? That's bullshit. How have I not seen this? Or maybe I have, and I'm just a little silly. Dude, what is your attention span? Are you an iPad kid? Do I need to put Subway Surfers gameplay under this wheat? I'm actually all the way over there. So I'm kind of... That's getting darker too. Not good. It seems like something he'd do. Yeah. Emo cow. Yeah, he's... Honestly, anime protag cow, but not the family-friendly type of anime protag. It's the classic hair covering the eyes look that they all have. You know the cut. How have I not found a single other cow? Am I even going in the right direction? I'm starting to doubt myself here. I really need to make like some sort of beacon. I don't even see the sky penguin. Gosh. Okay. We're going up. Yeah, sky penguin's nowhere in sight. There's the swamp. Did I go in a big Fucking circle. Render distance. Show me your chunks. Oh, my PC. Yeah. Hear that cow kill that other cow. Serial cowler. Yeah, this is really bad on my PC. God damn. Oh, there's 2 swamps, though. Wait, but that looks like the beach over there. That's totally the beach over there. Okay. Let's go ahead and swoop that back down. We'll go 12 with that. That's a really good PowerPoint presentation. Your PC is gonna catch fire like the one in Story of Undertale video. God, that's such a funny video. Okay, well, cow's gone. Can't say I necessarily blame the guy, but kind of want that dude. There he is. You'll get over here now. You're coming with me? Oh, yeah, need you in my farm. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Not this time. Not this time. We're going around. We're going the long way. Oh, you pussy. Get down here. All this for one cow. One mediocre cow. Shoot the zombie! Pick up the pace. Here we go. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Good job. Good job. You're gonna live in here for a while, though. Just so you know. Just so you know, you're gonna live in here for a bit. So I'm gonna need you to hop up in here. You're gonna like it, I swear. Hold up. Let me... Come on up here. Huh? Yeah! Good job. Good job. Or, no. Come back. Okay. No. Blackened sun. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that I need a different approach. I didn't want to do it, but I think I'm gonna have to go up on the roof. You're a little impatient, aren't you? You are aware of what's going to happen to you up here, right? Just making sure you're aware. So, oh my god. You got this. There we go. Oh my god! Thanks. Thanks for that. I appreciate that a lot, actually. Okay. I just need one more guy. One more of these guys. And then we're set. We're set for life. Heyo. Not cool, Brochacho. Realistically, I would prefer a lot more up in there, but beggars cannot be choosers, and I'm gonna need to take what I can get. And honestly, you know what? We could always start off with not killing the cows. That's an option. We can start off on a wholesome note, just enslaving them instead. That's wholesome. If I could find them. Where, oh where are the cows? I need them. I need them right now. There's more pigs. All I can find is pigs. Where's the cows? Were they thrown off by my mooing sounds? When I mooed instead of hooed? They were like, like, you have insulted us by basically saying that we are owls. Or something like that. Some stupid bullshit. Oh my god! A pack of 4? I don't even need that one that I got now. Maybe if I get one. Yeah, let's get one. Let's get one other guy, all right? Now we have 5. Where are you going? I need all of you if this is gonna work. The sheep, not so much. Damn. The sheep are very insistent on coming. And these guys aren't, for whatever reason. Alright, you know what? We're all in this together, guys. Come on. A unit of cows, exactly. We got the square root of moo right out here. Maybe I should have waited to breed the cow until after I had already gotten it there. But this will lessen the amount of time it takes for it to grow up, so. And maybe by the time I get there, the cooldown will be done. And I could have a total of 8 cows. Maybe even 10. Let's freaking go. Come on, let's dance. Pull out your red moves and dance the blues. Hit it. I wonder if there's anybody who actually like plays Minecraft in like third person like this. Surely there's somebody. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad way to play if you can get used to it. I feel like building is a little more difficult this way though. So is a crazy person for everything. That's true. That's true. Somebody out there is playing like this. It gives me an excuse to actually like look at the skin. Oh, I guess the cape's kind of in the way of that. But there's a tail there, just so you know. There is a tail. I don't know if you can kind of see it. Actually, I'm pretty sure you can toggle. Yeah, cape. Yeah, look at that. There's the tail and everything. I even somehow managed to translate the heels. Kind of. You know? I freaking got it. Hey. What are you doing? Come back here. Get back over here. Really 6-10. Thank you. I made it myself. I did all of the all of the little details. I tried to commission somebody to make one for me because I didn't really feel like making one, but the one person I tried commissioning didn't approve of my request, so I was just like, okay, fine, I will make it myself then. So yeah, it took me a while, but I'm pretty happy with how it came out. So yeah, some little details that were very hard to translate, especially like the checkered pants, but yeah. Need to make myself an MC skin. I've just been using Alex. That's crazy. I would at least always use like a skin I found like online or something, at the very least. Okay. Get up. Baby cow. Baby cow. Where are you going? Okay, one in the hole. Oh, this baby. I actually have to wait until this baby grows up. Or alternatively, I don't. Check this out. Boom. It's locked. And now the baby must... There's another one I missed. Now if the baby goes in there, it doesn't matter. Blood is stuck in there regardless. There we go. And you go in there. Nope. You go in there. Pretty please. With a cherry on top. There we go. Let me go ahead and turn the cape back on. Get my armor back on as well. Okay. I'll leave that open for now. And we'll... I need a fence gate. Need one of those. Lock on, son. Actually, don't think. I think I'm gonna need to leave it there if I leave this open at least. But I want to find a way to do that whole process from here instead. I think that'll make things easier for me, but maybe not. I've returned. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh my back. We are wrapping up with the contraption, and I'm actually gonna plant all of this because this will give us an absurd amount of sugarcane, I think. Nice. Alright. And we'll take all of this, and now we just need some lava to complete the farm. I'm sure we'll find some down here. They wouldn't do your request? I know, right? Yeah, they, no explanation or anything, but, you know, they have the right to decline, commissions. And, you know, I sent in a commission and they declined it. No explanation. Just declined my just declined it. So I was just like, okay. I guess I couldn't find anybody else that looked like they would do furry skins. That had like a style that I'd be willing to like pay money to get a skin from. So I was just like, I'll just do it myself. I just didn't want to do it myself. It's not that I couldn't, it's just that I'm too lazy to do it. So it wasn't that big of a deal. I guess they don't do NSFW. I am not NSFW, okay? I am the most family-friendly streamer you've ever fucking seen in your life. I just jumped into a hole. Wait, no. I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. Look at this. Obsidian. You know what that means. You know what that means. Just give it a second. Big reveal. Give me one minute. Okay. Big reveal, I swear. Lava! And that, yoink, is exactly what we came here for. Now I just gotta get out of here. Spent $45 on an apple of on an apple of neurotoxin, roll of lead solder. Had to come to terms with this expense. Cry a little. That was my adventure this evening. It sounds like a lot of fun. I think all that tech stuff that you get into is really interesting. It's really cool how it's like a lot of the stuff is like vintage tech as well. I think that's really cool. And where the scallop? What's the exit? Oh, what the hell? We got the lava in plain sight with this one. But also the exit in not so plain sight. Where am I going? Oh, diamonds! Don't mind if I do. Now, why are we getting so lucky now? All of a sudden. When all of the sudden, the world actually liked me. Hey now. Okay, that's not cool. You're not very nice. I cannot believe I duped that creeper like that. Oh, okay. Well, we don't have to go all the way back to that other spot just to find a geode. Freaking sweet. Alright, I'm tunneling out of here because I'm not dealing with all this. And maybe I shouldn't use my diamond pickaxe because I don't want to break that. Not yet. Kind of want that to survive a little bit longer. Damn. The damn deadly neurotoxin? The dastardly neurotoxin. Also painfully costly and annoying. That makes sense, though. Oh, that was it. And thus ends the iron pickaxe. Gulps. Gulp. There we go. We've hit surface level, boys. Now, where the... I'll take a screenshot of this as well, because it's right next to the geode. Oh, that's like right there. Okay. Easy. Easy. We're gonna make it aesthetically, a very aesthetically pleasing murder chamber. You know, we don't want it to be an ugly murder chamber. That's not cool. And we want 2 buttons. One for there. And one for there. That should be fine. Honestly, I think we could leave it here. So this will make this up here. Look at that. Now they're floating a little bit, so they're gonna be jostled around, and their hitboxes are gonna be at different variations. So I think that's F3G, or what is that? F3G. Yes, or no, that's chunk borders. F3H, advanced tooltips. Where is J? What? I don't even know what I just did. Okay. I forget what shows hitboxes. But you get the idea. Their hitboxes are bouncing around. I'm waiting for that one baby cow to grow up. Maybe I should have fed it. I swear it's still in there. I swear it's still a baby in there. We'll give it some time, and we'll come back to it. For now, let's move this berry farm as well. Let's go ahead and throw this in the back area with some more of these. Yes, that's good. I can't stick it in the back. There's no room back here. There's not even a back yet. That's a predicament. There is no place to place the berries. We'll do it like this. Alright, I gotta strap the technique down. We're gonna use rooted dirt. And signs, or not signs. Trap. Maybe we'll do some that. Yes. I'm liking this. I'm liking this concept I've got going on and jostling around in my brain. So, first off, I need to build a little bit of a connection here. I'm like a master builder, but in Minecraft. F3B. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind, and I'll show it off in a minute. Okay. And I will take this. And we're gonna go. I think that's honestly enough. We really don't need that many berries. And this is really mostly for decoration anyways, so who cares? Oh damn. I've fallen and I may not be able to get up. it's not working. And I don't even have anything to place that there yet. Cool. Sloop. The Schloop curse, it continues to grow. There we go. Look at that. And we've got our berry farms off to the side. Very nice, very pretty. So, okay, so it's F3B. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, look at that. The hitboxes are all bouncing up and down. Thank you very much, Sai, for that tip. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Woohoo. All right, and that is all of that. We can make some more bread ready to go. Bloody good job indeed. Bloody good job. I'm glad I didn't accidentally plant fern. In all that. Though, you know what? Recent developments have made me actually begin to I'm beginning to think maybe I shouldn't have fern out in the open. You know, I'll still carry fern, but like this. There we go. So that way, if I accidentally do anything, all I do is throw them out on the ground. It's genius. It's genius. It's genius. I feel like a Pokemon trainer. Fern, I choose you. Bah. Fern, return. I'm sticking him in my Pokeball. He likes being in balls like that. I need a cactus so I can make it green. No, actually, no. Let's make it fern colored. Sloop. There we go. Fern in the Ferny ball. I need an anvil. How much iron do I have? I'm actually considering it. Got 12 there. Where's all the raw iron I had? 32. Hmm. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. First ever Pokeball. He'll just be in the bag TM from now on. Actually, here, let me just let me copy this text real quick that you sent in. Okay, well, let me just copy a little bit of it. So I'm gonna have to copy most of it. Did you leave air holes for him to breathe? Yeah. He can breathe fine. I'm sure. I'm sure of it. We just gotta wait for this stuff to finish up here. But honestly, while we do, wouldn't be a bad idea to start working on proper storage, right? So I'm thinking, in the event that I do make walls, right? This would mean like that. So, or, like Freddy Fazbear, we do this. We go one out like this, right? And we can, you know, carve around like that. We can stay. Oh. Okay, that was weird. We can stay up against that wall, just the same. But on these walls, these side walls, we will come out by one, so that we can actually have the chests behind them. You leave air. Oh, something here said. My bad, my bad. And a screw. So now, I think what I'll do is I'll leave one like that. Give it a little corner. I like the look of the corner being visible. Whoa, hello. Well, okay. Thanks for popping by. So I'm thinking we do a crafting table and 2 barrels on each side. What's wrong with those Endermen? I couldn't tell you. I think this is just more pleasing to look at, to be honest. Second time they jump scared you. Oh, poor Jay. It's okay, they're not that bad. They're not that scary. Alright, anvil. Anvil time. And we're gonna go ahead and put in the copy-pasted message. But we're gonna call it Burn Bag. lag is absurd right now on my. Okay. That's what I want. There we go. That took... Oh my god. There we go, there we go. The Fernie Ball. The Fernie Ball, it's done. That's awesome. That's peak, honestly. Hell yeah. Fern, I choose you! The only way this could go wrong is if I accidentally do that into a pit of lava. The only way that could go wrong. Actually, wait, no, because before the biggest problem was me planting him. Now I'm realizing that my biggest problem is that no matter what I'm pressing, it doesn't matter if it's dirt or not. He's always gonna pop onto the floor. It's okay. It's okay. I'll get used to it. I'll get used to it. We'll make accommodations. We get one of these. I think this is going to be a pretty solid design. Then I'll put, I'll have something else here as the, like, trim. Though barrels do look nice as a trim, so, you know, it could just be straight up barrels. But as a placeholder, we will use the cobblestone. And we'll go ahead and put torches down here. Keep the light. And I guess we'll just... Will I need this much storage? Maybe. To be honest, I might. I might need more storage than this, honestly, depending on how far along this world goes. But this is also a starter base, so I'm really not like that, you know, worried about how much storage I have in a starter base. But you need a lot of blocks, so yeah, you do need it. Yeah, I am kind of the block collector, because building does take a lot. Building takes a lot of blocks. And I think, honestly, I'm it's just now hitting me that we're already slightly over the 3-hour mark. So I think next week, we'll actually go to the Nether so we can get some quartz. Among some other things. But for now, I think it's about time we put this to the test. And I kind of need this. Otherwise, this is going to drive me crazy. Okay. So, I also kind of want to be able to see this because I want to make sure it works. Sorry, not sorry. Oh. So that's for whatever reason activated that. Okay, that's lame. Oh, and I don't even have a hopper. I'm not crafting another chest right now. Not doing all that. The Nether. The Nether. Yes, yes, the Nether. We'll leave it like that for now. Just so we can actually access it. Alright, and so that turns on that. That turns on that. But it also flips the trapdoor. If I put the trapdoor over here, does it also flip it? It still flips it. Okay. Maybe we don't want that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay. I think the rain stopped it. Oh my god. Okay, well that's terrible placement. I really don't know if there's a way to do that without triggering the trapdoor. It should be fine. I don't think it matters. What does matter is that this is still closed. Okay. Oh, well there goes the rain. Okay, let's try it out. And maybe not have this out. Because I feel like that's gonna be bad. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Hearts. You see all the love in the air? Look at that. Look at them go. We got 2 cows right in there. And if I am to put on hitboxes, you can see their hitboxes are just below. They're just below the lava line. So if I am to do this, look at that. Nothing. But when they grow up, they're gonna be a little bit bigger, and then lava's gonna hit, and they're gonna drop their leather and their beef down there, and all I have to do is breed them and press a button. That's it. That's all it takes. I want to make this a little bit cleaner, but for now it will do. It will do for now. And I'll also, I don't really need the glass here, but I don't know. Maybe I'll keep the glass. La 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 lava. Cow. Steve's lava cow. It's tasty as hell. I don't know. Lava chicken is the easier. It's the easier food source for sure. But we're doing this for the leather. We need the leather. So this'll do nicely. It might be a little annoying. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty good. Honestly, pretty good for today. We got all this done. We got the diamonds. We got this interior. Kind of getting somewhere. You know, we've been getting a lot done today. And I think, do I have any? We have some copper. Oh no, we've got plenty of copper. I think I want to make a copper golem. Yeah, wait. Okay, there we go. I'll make a copper golem so that I can have this little character roaming around sorting my chests. That would be nice. Got a lot of stuff done. Yeah. Unlike last streams where I just was mostly building, but also just doing a really bad job at it. I just was not getting anywhere with it. Come on. Give it to me. Faster. Yippee. Okay. And bloop. Oh, their heads are not quite functioning. That's kind of sad, but whatever. Okay, so check this out. If I am to put deep slate in here, or yeah. If I put deep slate in there, take all my deep slate. So let's say I come home from a little mining trip and I'm like, I don't want to empty my inventory out. Fuck this. I'm dumping it all in there. Look at this little guy. He's gonna do it. He's checking. Or never mind. He's ignoring the rules. That's fine. Actually, I think they do just put. I think they do just put it in an empty chest, but I thought that was if they couldn't find a chest with what they were looking for. Okay. Whatever. Going to bed. Hope you make lots of beef and leather. Thank you, Giddy. A good night. Bye, 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 bye. You sleep tight now. You sleep as tight as physically possible. Doesn't reach 3 blocks up, I think. Yeah, that might suck. Well, to be fair, I'm not even able to open these chests anyways, so these kind of have to go. I'm realizing. It's okay though. This still looks fine. Alternatively, I could make all these slabs instead, but that seems like a lot of effort just to have a couple extra chests. So I'm not sure. Not quite sure about that one. I think I do have an idea of what I want my area to look like, though. So I'm thinking, right. The whole idea of the barrels as the trim. I think that's probably the direction I want to head. I think that looks pretty snazzy. And then for these, for the walls, I'm thinking moss, and just it kind of gives off like a green wallpaper look. And if I want to texture it later, I can just grab some dark green wool and maybe some terracotta or concrete. Concrete's probably easier to make than terracotta is to find, to be honest. But I think that looks pretty good. And I would say put like some shelves along here, but I don't know how I would do these corners. That's really the biggest issue with doing shelves there. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. But that's okay. I think this would look good as is anyways. So I think that's the plan. So we'll mess around with that next time. We'll get some I think next time let's write an agenda. Let's write a little agenda real quick, okay? To do. Okay. We need to go to the Nether. You gotta make a chain table. Finish the darker space. Let's, as a sub of that, finish decorating. Okay, decorating. We'll abbreviate that. Finish decorating. That's all I got on my head right now. So I think that's what we're gonna be That's what we're gonna call it. This is our to-do list for the next couple of streams, and we'll keep adding to it, making it a little bit bigger as we go on. But we got the Fernie Ball. We got a lot done. We got a lot done today, and I'm happy with that. So that's probably where I'm gonna have to call it on the Minecraft gaming. Oh my lord. Okay. Woo. Yeah, that was pretty long. That was a pretty good stream. 3 hours, 30 minutes. You know what? We went a little bit overboard. We went a little crazy, a little wild. I don't mind that at all. I have a lot of fun doing all that. Have a lot of fun chatting with all of you guys. Lovely stream. I agree. Very, very lovely. Always a wonderful, wonderful time hanging out and talking with all of you guys. And God, I really want to say that we can just keep doing the just talking at the end, but honestly, my throat is kind of beat from all the yapping. I'm still hydrating. I'm keeping myself hydrated, I swear. I don't know why. It doesn't feel like it's more than usual. Maybe it was a little bit more than usual on the yappage side. I know we got into a good few stories today, and it was good. That was nice. We don't usually get into all the story time, mid gameplay, but it was a very nice time. And I enjoy telling you guys stories, and if any of you guys have some stories you want to yap to me about, always feel free to. It is so lovely to hear from every single one of you. But I think that's gonna have to do it. Pour one out for the Smash Bros on the GameCube. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I will never ever get over that. I've got some pretty good stories for you guys. I'm sure a lot of them are gonna come up. Phone's about to die. See ya. All right. So we'll see you later, Sai, and I guess I'll see all of you later. Next Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. I almost forgot my own schedule. That's not what the scallop? How could I? And I think, honestly, after next Thursday's stream, I might start doing what I saw Fern doing this week, where he was making a schedule for all the games he was going to play over the week. And I think that is a pretty good idea, to be honest, of just trying to plan it all out and having a schedule posted. So I'll try doing something very similar to that. Probably also just going to post it on Blue Sky so that the games will be posted pretty much. I think I have a format down, though. So right now, my format for games is Minecraft on every Monday, obviously. And then I do a new game every Thursday. Every Thursday I want to try out a new game. And that way, if the new game takes a while and I need to make it a two-parter, then I can finish the game on Sunday. If it's not, then I can just play any other game on Sunday. I'll just play, just a reoccurring classic like Mega Bonk. Like that's not a long game. That's not going to take me a long time to do anything. That's not a game that you necessarily beat. There's no progression or storyline or anything. Pikmin 2. Yeah, we could do it. We could. That one's going to take a while. That one might actually take like 3 streams to beat. Maybe 4. And that's kind of on the lower end of a estimate. The Pikmin games, the Pikmin 2, that takes a while. But it could be done. We can absolutely do Pikmin 2. But I think I might want to wait a little bit to do Pikmin 2. Just a little, just a tad bit, because holy moly. How many are there anyways? I think they're at 4 now. I think they've done 4 Pikmin games. I know for a fact there's a 3rd one that they did on the Wii U, but I think they did a 4th Pikmin game kind of recently. So maybe eventually I will play all the Pikmin games. I haven't played 3 and I haven't played 4. So maybe at some point we'll get all the way through and we'll get to all the Pikmin games. That could be fun. I could see that being a fun time. But I'm thinking next Thursday, I'm thinking either I'll put up a poll as well on Blue Sky probably. But I'm thinking I'm either going to play a game called Oddcore, a different game called Morsels, and a classic that you guys all know, Cult of the Lamb. I've not played that yet at all. So it's kind of between those 3, I'm thinking. So there's 2 new games that chances are none of you have heard of, and then Cult of the Lamb, which I'm sure every one of you has heard of. So that's probably where I'm thinking right now. But I don't know if Cult of the Lamb is like a short game in terms of the story. If the story is short, I'll probably play that one so that I can get that done on Thursday and then Sunday, finish it. And then every now and then I'll come back to it if there's like more that can actually be done. Like maybe after beating the game there's more that you can do and it's just fun. It's just fun to play. And I can always do that. But the other 2 games, Morsels looks like it's kind of got a story mode. Oddcore looks like it's literally like a roguelike. So I can play that anytime. I can play that that can be like a Sunday game for if I play something new and it's only takes me 1 stream to get it done. So Isaac Wen, oh my god. I'd have to buy it. But I could do that. That could be done. We could probably do that at some point. It's somewhat short if you don't die too much. Okay. I might end up going for Cult of the Lamb. Maybe I don't put it up to a poll. Never mind. No, I'll put it up to a poll, I think, and I'll take Oddcore out of it, just because I can play that anytime. I'll save my Sunday streams for potentially longer games that have story modes to them, just in case. but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'll put Isaac on the list too. Okay, if Isaac beats Cult of the Lamb, I have like absolutely no hope that Morsels is going to win the poll at all, because no one's ever heard of that fucking game. It looks fun though, but we'll see. Cult of the Lamb or Isaac? Which one wins? All right. Well, with that being said, I think now is a pretty good time to go ahead and just pop off the stream. So, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Jay, Maple, Sai, who I know has already left, but I'm saying your name anyways. And that one other person that's lurking around. Thank you all for being here. And I hope to see you guys in the next stream. Hey.